One of my favorite systems ever is the Nintendo GameCube, and one of my favorite games for that system was The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, so you can imagine my pleasure in playing The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. This is one of the best Zelda games as far as I'm concerned. It is up there with A Link to the Past. In this game, we're presented with a very different style for the series, but if you've played Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks before, now you're going to be familiar with Toon Link and all his cutesiness. The story here is that it is Link's birthday, and he is coming of age. So, as is the custom in this land, he has to don the green ceremonial garb of the hero of yesteryear.
But he doesn't want to, because it looks too hot. And everybody he encounters after that is just really, that looks really hot.
Yeah, they make fun of him about it because of it. It's better than his pajamas that he starts with.
Thank God this has come out for the Wii U now, because I get to have this opportunity, and so can everyone else, because maybe you didn't own a GameCube, or maybe you didn't realize how awesome Link is, how awesome Zelda is in general, and now you can jump into this one, because I love this style of Zelda.
The Wind Waker is actually a magical conductor's staff that Link can use to manipulate the wind, and there's different tunes that you can learn where you move the staff in a certain direction, to a certain rhythm, to a certain timing, and then choose like which direction you want the wind to go in, and you can use this to, of course, set sail and go somewhere really fast. Your boat talks to you. He's the only boat in the whole land that can talk.
I can't believe this game came out 10 years ago. Obviously, they've made it look nicer, it's in HD now, but I love the way they implemented the gamepad where we don't actually have to pause to then select something or change items. We can actually just press the button on the gamepad to then pull up whatever it might be, our weapon, our telescope, if we're going into anything at all. It's just right there for us on our screen. And you can also take the game with you if you want. And that's nice too. A portable Wind Waker, why not?
There are just so many little details that make this game an absolute treasure. There's just so much going on here that is worth exploring. I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't played the game. If you're a fan of the series and you haven't played The Wind Waker, you need to play this. And if you've never played a Zelda game, this is one of two games I would recommend that you play in the series.
What's the other one?
The other one would be The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. That, I think, it's hard to choose between the two which one I would say is my favorite game in the series, but I think right now, today, it is The Wind Waker HD. This was a joy to play. If you've got a Wii U and you haven't played a game on it in a long time, I recommend you pick up The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. This is probably the best game available for the system right now, even though it's a re-release. Marissa, what are you giving it?
It's a 9.5.
I'm giving it a 10.